The boy born without eyes, nose, and limbs was found by a miraculous healer. He was brought home and raised, and the healer sought to restore his limbs by collecting battlefield remnants. He placed the limbs into a pot and stirred. Releasing energy waves, this granted the boy new limbs, yet he was continually pursued by demons, so the healer concealed a blade within the boy's arm, teaching him to defend himself with the blade. It wasn't until the healer's passing that the boy discovered his true origin. His father was a general who made a pact with a demon, exchanging his son's organs for supernatural powers. To regain his lost organs, the boy embarked on a journey to vanquish the demons. His first stop was a peculiar inn. The man swung his blade, revealing the true form of the demon. Turns out, the beauty was a disguised spider demon. It crawled up the wall and pounced on the man, but he deflected it with his blade. Then, the demon repeatedly used its tentacles to stab the man, finally piercing his throat. The spider demon thought the battle was over, but the man's wound healed automatically the next moment, easily defeating the demon. As the man put his blade away, he collapsed, and a new leg sprouted from his pant leg. He found lodging at a nearby inn. The innkeeper had 7 daughters, who looked exactly the same, but at night, they turned into caterpillars, ready to feast on the guests. A group of caterpillars crawled towards the guest, unveiling the eyes on its back, ready to devour them. Who would have thought that during the day, they were just a group of little girls? It wasn't until the man appeared with a knife that the caterpillars scattered in all directions. As the man left the hotel, he discovered that the hotel's basement was full of skeletons, and there were hundreds of insect eggs in the cave. Even the innkeeper's wife had transformed into a moth, but she was still slain by the man with a single stroke. Helped the man acquire a liver, so he continued to eliminate demons, collecting half the organs in just 1 month. In the process, he gained the prince's admiration and received an invitation to the prince's palace. However, as soon as the queen saw him, she reached for his chest. The prince's body suddenly floated. As it turned out, he was possessed by a demon. A day ago, the prince invited the man to his home, only to discover that the man was also his mother's child. To protect his own position as prince, he decided to duel the man, but ended up dying at the man's hands. Upon hearing the news, the king rushed over, and when he saw the queen blocking the way, he promptly used a knife to chop her to death. This strike thoroughly angered the man, leading to a direct fight with the king, yet they continued without a clear winner. At that moment, the prince's body floated up and said he could resurrect the prince, but the king must give up his throne. Reluctantly, the king agreed and was invaded by demons. However, as Demon prepared to leave, the king, with his last consciousness, stabbed himself with a knife. The farce finally came to an end, and the man set out on his quest for organs once more.